In a remote Taiga village lived a simple family of three: a father, a mother, and their 12-year-old son. The father made a living through hunting, while the mother managed household chores and earned extra income from a nearby farm. Their son often pleaded with his parents for a dog, yearning for a loyal companion to care for while they were occupied. Despite his persistent requests, his parents consistently declined, reluctant to take on the responsibility. One day, the father's brother paid them a visit. Aware of his nephew's fervent desire, he arrived with a special surprise in tow. Opening his car, he retrieved a box emitting faint squeaks and plaintive noises. The boy's eyes widened in disbelief as he realized what awaited him inside. With trembling hands, he eagerly opened the box, revealing a small gray puppy nestled within, trembling and apprehensive about its uncertain future. Overwhelmed with joy, the boy forgot to express his gratitude to his uncle. Tenderly cradling the puppy in his arms, he gently stroked its fur, soothing its fears. Witnessing their son's radiant happiness, the parents, taken aback by the unexpected gift, relented and allowed him to keep the precious pet. The boy spent his days engrossed in play with his newfound companion. He diligently cared for and trained the creature, teaching it various commands as it grew. However, as time passed, the parents began to notice peculiarities in the animal's appearance and behavior. With its short neck, elongated nose, and robust legs, it became evident that their pet was no ordinary dog. It was a wolf. Upon hearing the wolf's haunting howl one night, their suspicions were confirmed. Despite the instinctive urge to rid themselves of the wild creature, the parents couldn't bear to disappoint their son, who had grown deeply attached to his faithful friend. They resolved to observe the wolf's behavior, hoping for the best. To their relief, the wolf displayed no signs of aggression, showing only affection and care towards their son. Touched by this unexpected gentleness, they decided to allow the wolf to remain with them, unwilling to deprive their son of his beloved companion. Grateful for their understanding, the boy promised to be even more responsible in caring for his unusual pet, ensuring it caused no trouble for their family. As the father's birthday approached, preparations for the celebration were in full swing. However, apprehension filled the air as guests arrived, casting wary glances at the gray wolf stationed at the threshold. Despite its docile demeanor, the presence of the wild beast instilled fear in the hearts of the visitors. In an attempt to alleviate their guests' unease, the boy's mother made the difficult decision to confine the wolf to the barn. Despite the boy's protests, she remained adamant, fearing the potential disruption the animal might cause. Reluctantly, she led the wolf away, securing it in the barn to prevent any further disturbances. The boy lingered by the barn door, engaged in a heartfelt conversation with his friend through a small crack. Reluctant to part ways, he remained there until evening, oblivious to the passage of time. As the festivities drew to a close and guests prepared to depart, the parents realized their son was missing. Concerned, they searched the vicinity, only to find the boy absent from both home and yard, leaving behind only the plaintive whimpers of the wolf confined within the barn. In a flurry of panic, the villagers mobilized to search for the lost child, venturing into the forest with lanterns and torches. Despite their efforts, the dense darkness rendered the search nearly futile, prompting a decision to resume at daybreak. At dawn, equipped with resolve and resources, the villagers reconvened at the boy's home, ready to resume their search. It was then that the mother, amidst the flurry, remembered the wolf left confined in the barn. Hastening to release the creature, she swung open the door, allowing it to bound forth, instinctively leading the way into the forest. A volunteer's cry alerted the group to a discovery: scraps of the boy's clothing tangled in a bush. With renewed urgency, they followed the trail, guided by the wolf's unerring instincts. As the wolf sniffed the fabric, it surged ahead, plunging deeper into the thicket. Eager to keep pace, the villagers pursued the wolf, but its swift strides soon outpaced their efforts. In a blur of movement, the creature vanished into the wilderness, leaving the search party trailing in its wake, hopeful yet daunted by the task ahead. Throughout the day, their voices echoed fruitlessly through the forest, the boy's name carried on the wind in a desperate plea for his return. As evening descended, they reluctantly halted their search once more, resigned to the impossibility of navigating the darkness. Returning home, the parents were stunned to discover their son lying unconscious on the porch, ensnared in a trap, his loyal companion, the wolf, standing watch nearby. With urgency, they whisked the injured boy to the local hospital, where they kept a vigil by his bedside throughout the night, their worry palpable. By morning's light, he stirred, and by evening, he found his voice, recounting the harrowing events of his day in the woods. His tale unveiled a poignant journey of determination and resilience. Disheartened by his parents' actions, he had ventured into the forest, intent on freeing his faithful friend. Yet fate intervened cruelly as he stumbled into a poacher's trap, his world blurring into unconsciousness under the weight of excruciating pain. Awakening to the gentle nudge of his wolf companion, he found fleeting solace before succumbing once more to darkness. Guided by instinct and unwavering loyalty, the wolf orchestrated a daring rescue, liberating the boy from his entrapment and guiding him homeward through the shadows. Emerging on the other side of the forest, unseen by the searching party, the wolf delivered his precious burden to safety, a silent sentinel of devotion at his side. Relief flooded the hearts of the parents as they embraced their son's miraculous return. In gratitude, they extended their heartfelt thanks to the wolf whose steadfast loyalty had saved their child's life. In that moment, they recognized the unparalleled devotion of this wild creature and welcomed him into their family without reservation. Regrettably, it took a tragedy of such magnitude for them to comprehend the depth of the bond between the wolf and their son. Yet, in the wake of adversity, they found solace in the unwavering loyalty and protective spirit of their newfound companion.